SK, good morning to you and good morning to all of our viewers. It's fantastic to be with you this morning, coming to you from Meetings Africa. This is the 17th edition of this massive gathering. And I must say, the moment you walk through the door this time, because we've been covering it for many, many years. I mean, SABC has always been here. We've always sort of been a bit of a partner in this when it comes to showcasing Meetings Africa and what it's all about and what it stands for and how South Africa ranks when it comes to meetings. But something was different when I walked through the door this morning. It just looks like it is back to business for South Africa and for the world to come and enjoy the spectacular wonders of South Africa, not only in terms of tourism, but in terms of the business offering, because that's really what Meetings Africa is all about. It's trying to get people to come here, businesses, host their conferences, and not necessarily stay inside a convention center and a meetings room all day. It's to go out and enjoy what the country has to offer. But let's talk a little bit more about this, and I've got with me Leanne Manas, who is the Acting Chief Convention Bureau Officer. So nice to see you. And am I right? It feels like we're back.
It is vibey. We are fully back. Good morning to you as well as your viewers. Certainly, we are back with the bank, and it's the growth that we are witnessing from our exhibitors, from also the visitors who are coming to say, I want to be part of Meetings Africa, as well as our investors who are buyers. So we are here, back and in full force.
Have you found that there are a lot more exhibitors this year? Because obviously, coming out of COVID, I mean, this was a difficult one. Last year, we saw it starting up again and sort of gaining momentum, but it looks like you're full up this year.
So last year, correct. Last year for us, it was a recovery to say, let's come together and recover. However, this year we have agreed with the industry to say, let's come and connect. So basically, as far as the exhibitors are concerned, we have grown our numbers. We are sitting with 352 exhibitors who will be on this very floor when we start with the exhibition at 10 o'clock. So certainly the show has grown, but it is also the introduction of new products who have never participated at Meetings Africa, who have seen the value of MICE as well as the business events sector. And they're saying, let's come. And if you recall, Leanne, this is an African show. So we have also our exhibitors from across Africa who are coming here to exhibit at Meetings Africa.
How many African countries? I mean, I just looked behind me and I saw Explore Uganda. That one is out the corner of my eye. I confess I haven't had a chance to look around, so whatever I'm looking at is what my eye is catching now. So who else? Who else is around from the continent?
Very exciting. In total, we have 22 African exhibitors. They range from SADC, we have Mozambique, we have Zimbabwe, we also have Ethiopia, we have Kenya, as well as Nigeria. Nigeria are our newcomers, so we are fully covered as far as the region is concerned.
If we talk about where South Africa fits into the picture of hosting conferences and, as you like to call it, the MICE industry, the meetings and exhibitions and conferencing industry. So where do we fit in? I mean, we were at one stage number one, we lost that. Where are we sitting now?
In Africa, we are still leading. So as if you look at Africa, and this is through the ICA, which is an association that really monitors the progress of the business events in the region. So as far as the region is concerned, South Africa is still leading. But what we have seen as well, Leanne, is the importance, and this was really introduced to us due to the COVID pandemic, the importance of collaboration. So as much as we are leaders in the region, but we know the importance of us taking along our own fellow brothers to also be part of this experience so that we can grow together. So certainly we are leading, but we are working very closely with other countries in terms of ensuring full growth as far as the region is concerned.
Which is well and good, but I mean, let's get real about some of the issues that South Africa is facing. And I'm not going to go much further than the whole load shedding issues and the electricity shortages. And you have got these venues, yes, well and good, they are working on generators, but the amount of money that, whether it be small B&Bs, hotels, big conference centers, the amount that they have to charge to keep the lights on or spend to keep the lights on, this must be hampering it. And surely businesses look and say, listen, I don't want to go to a country that doesn't have electricity. I'm rather going to go somewhere a little bit further, and I know that at least my conference is not going to be disrupted.
So let me tell you, I once visited a European country not so long ago, and when I switched on the TV, they were protesting, and it was around energy. So this crisis, it's not only a South African crisis, but what we are doing and doing very well as South Africans is not only our resilience in terms of still going strong and saying we know the value that comes with tourism, we understand the value that comes with also the business events as a sector and the amount of investment that comes to the country, but mainly what business events do, they bring solutions. Because remember, when people come to the country, they come because there's a problem that they need to solve. I look at the meetings that we have hosted as part of our bid support program. There are meetings that are energy related, where we are coming together, the industry, the sector, different sector outside of tourism, they come together and they discuss these very same issues. So I think the worst thing that we can do as a country is to sit back and not do anything. The fact that we are here and we are deriving solutions from different strategic points that we go into and discuss such issues, it does mean at some point we'll get or will derive a solution that we are looking for.
It is very important. You can sit back and say, oh, well, that's it, I'm throwing in the towel. But you have to make it work. Your business and livelihood depends on that as well. Just finally, how much do we make out of this sector? I mean, how much does the meetings or MICE industry contribute to our GDP or the tourism sector at large?
So business events, and if you look at how it's modeled, you look at one event that has a potential of bringing about 500 delegates at the same time. So it tells you the magnitude as far as the investment in this sector is concerned. So it is a sector that is worth billions, and if you look at it in the global scope. So certainly it's quite lucrative, but also what the other countries have realized is how lucrative this business is, which is why everyone is adopting the same MICE strategy in their countries.
Cynthia, thank you. Good luck. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's here. It's happening. It certainly is. Meetings Africa, the 17th edition taking place here in Sandton. It's at the big International Convention Centre, and there are so many exhibitors. It is just packed with everything you can see, but I know you're going to be coming to us again a bit later on in the program, and we'll be able to give you more from Meetings Africa. Leanne Manas is the Acting Chief Conventions Bureau Officer. Let's go back to the Johannesburg studio. I know that SK has an important conversation that she's got with two guests. SK?